Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Buffalo Bills and the Atlanta Falcons. All teed up, Logan Cook after the kick. Monday Night Primetime is underway. This will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. ATL started on disrespect here. I pop your thing like this, cause you ain't winning this PI. Good John and the East Side boys with it, and we all like to see Tigo. So bring yourself away. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And now he's 70-yard shot on the opening tip for this game.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Nice overruns. Second tape brings up.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Staying with Robinson. He's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. That one gains 7. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know. And you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
On first down, here's Penix. That's him on the quick hitter. And across the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
He's just one of those guys, Pete. Even when he's not open, he's still a target. Thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
2nd down now, 7 to go. It's Robinson. Runs inside the 35. He gets this shot all the way to the 31-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Defense was clearly focused on taking away the pass, and that RPO scheme offensively feels so good when you get the job done and you get a jump run on RPO. That's setting you up for some success.
They've got first down from the 31. On the shotgun, Penix. Completes. It's Bijan Robinson. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain 10, first down.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chain! More momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
To the air with Penix. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first, guarantee some yards, and then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Let's go.
Penix. Throw left side is caught by Pitts. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons finish up an excellent opening series. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. It will be that same strategy they employ. I'm going to guess so until that defense proves they can stop it.
Cool, all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. First down of the game for James Cook. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Gonna lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm an aggressive call on 2nd.
Got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the 38. This is complete to Dawson Knox. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet. Gives his own defense a little time to rest. He gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Allen setting up play action. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
On 1st down, Allen. It is Cup left side. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Straight ahead, here's Cook. He's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. 3rd and short.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
Again, on any given run play, you really have 2 oppositions. 2 positions fighting for the same gap. Yeah, you got the runner that wants to hit it. But when you got a linebacker that triggers like that and gets downhill, this time he put him for a loss.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain.
You run that sneak there because you know you can rely. Trust with a capital T on the big fellas to do just enough. Get just enough push in the middle so that QB can fall forward. And as we just saw, it's really hard to stop.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Play action now with Allen. So it's his tight end. And he gets a level 6 before he reaches the marker. And that hit prevents a 1st down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Here's 2nd and 2. Into the hands of Elijah Moore. They get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. It was an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the 1st. We're through 1 on Monday Night Prime. prime time. 7-0 is our score. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. About to begin the second here. The Bills definitely thinking points. Now the shotgun give to Cook. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Allen on third and short. Pulled in by his back. Cook. And touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's a James Cook touchdown. Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills tie this game 7-7. Tie ball game now as they send this away. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Perfectly for an 8-yard pickup in second down.
Cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Penix here from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Defense's first sack of the game, kid. We can now see some of the negatives, the trade-offs of his great running ability. When he tries to create, he can find himself going backwards, and in this case, a really big loss.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Penix working from the gun. Comes in over the middle. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion, it made so much more out of it than all the extra yardage.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Robinson on the inside give. He's going to take this one in enemy territory with a gain of 7.
So much to like about that run, particularly when he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes second and 2. Carry for Robinson. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. With a negative play, well, now it becomes a critical third down.
Short yardage situation here. It's third and 2. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Man downfield, and he finds London. And he gets this forward to the 19. It's a 24-yard catch, and it gives them the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Going right side, Robertson with it. This one's going hard and low. Swing for that defense as they send it backwards.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Here's 2nd and 11. It's this one to Tyler Algier. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. It's the Falcons facing a 3rd and 6. Penix now. Short pass brought in. We got the football drop, but not the first. That's not just shy of the marker. Fourth down.
A gain of 5 yards. It's 4th down and less than a yard.
Trying for it with Penix. Gets this one to London. It'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Penix is going to throw again. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons get some late points and the lead. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short slant near the goal line.
Cool, all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Forced out to his right. They didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball, it's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Half 85. What's that?
Back to the air. Allen. Flush out to his left. He doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. He brings up 3rd down.
That may not look like much on tomorrow's grade sheet. It'll just be an S for satisfactory. But that's a good decision. Nowhere to go with the ball. Don't put it in harm's way.
Allen on 3rd down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Shinsey threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Famous quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Signals for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 27.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Penix now to throw. And comes out the screen is Robinson. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Working quickly here.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 now. Penix on the crosser. And he'll be brought down a step too shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. From the shotgun, Penix. Looking right, and he finds it. Nice shot there. Looks like he got around 6 before they did so. It's second down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give the quarterback a chance.
And they drop him right after that catch. He's down at the 22-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense. They're second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's first and 10. Again, Penix to the air. Buys time, rolling right. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. The Falcons take a timeout to their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. It's Penix yet again. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
And again, it's Penix. That's much too high into the end zone. Incomplete.
It's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
Incomplete on first and second. Need some better luck here. Third and goal. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons will add to their lead at the end of the half. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Cool with the extra point. And the Falcons double their lead to 14.
Falcons 21, Bills 7. Young Wei Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
35-yard line.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Back to throw it. Just 4 seconds, and we assume about 1 play remaining in this half. Here comes the final play of our first half. Throwing here just before halftime. Lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Koo all lined up and ready to put this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10. Allen setting up play action. He just throws this one away.
I'm not going to be surprised how creative we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer. Extend plays, be creative, try different things. Because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Cook trying this one up the gut. And it's a nice little shot here. 6 yards. That was Xavier Watts getting in there defensively.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion rule.
Allen from the gun here on third. Has him on a quick hitter. They're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. Big play nets him 17 yards. That's good for a Bills first down.
You want to become the quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
That one's complete, right side. Takes it for one stop. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Bills first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Throwing now on first down, Allen. Catch is made down the right sideline. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First and goal, they go option. And he runs it across, touchdown. The Bills cutting to the lead coming out of halftime. Josh Allen, the touchdown. Well, we all knew somebody was running with it there, and when the defender started flowing towards the back, he made the right call, and he would be the one to run it in.
Yeah, he sure did. I think if he hands that off, this play does not end in a touchdown, but in a collision for his running back.
Yeah.
So not only is that running back thanking his quarterback, the rest of the guys are celebrating for that decision.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Starting the half with Robinson. He's charged towards the line, just right around 3 yards.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
On second down, Robinson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Penix here from the gun. That one's caught by Mooney. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Here's Penix. This is Penix. It's Robinson. They're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Falcons will have a first.
At that down the distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
First and 10, around Robinson. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line. Defense all over this one.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Penix working from the gun. Runs him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
Penix on third down. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I may love watching a great throw, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop his hips, cut right inside. It's a good way to help reset those changes.
And they're going to be humbled here on first down. They're going to wind up losing yards on this play.
He was taken down.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there for the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helps him track it down for a loss on the outside.
And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love it. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Let's go.
Firing quickly as Penix complete. He's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in your NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Here's Robinson. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
18 cards, go.
Penix looking to pass. Escapes out to the left. He runs out of bounds a yard or two behind the line. Couldn't get all the way back. That's going to count as a sack.
You know, Kate, that's one of those situations where the game just, I think, speeds up on the QB a little bit. He doesn't flip it out of bounds before he goes out. It's going to end up as a sack on the stat sheet for the defense, and they earned it with effort, chasing him all the way to the sidelines.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal. To the air with Penix. They did it! He made the interception! That's Paul Bishop! And the Bills have some new life in the fourth. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time that ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's touchdown, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that kick. That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball and put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Complete beyond the marker. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. He gets 6 on that play. It's good for a Bills first down.
And the Bills first down.
Now run by Cook. Well, he can get his 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play, At least he didn't go backwards.
At the 30-yard line.
It's Allen out of the pistol. He dumps this off to Cook. And he's going to set them up with a first down on a huge gain.
I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers, toss from the tight ends, but when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
Line, he gives the receiver, doesn't work.
You know, for pitchers, you hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss just like that.
Pulled in by his back, Cook. And this one does not go far.
That's the defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. That was a good adjustment on that stop in particular. When the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Alert!
He'll throw it. Clutch play late. He intercepts it. Picked off by Billy Bowman. And the Falcons are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Hits the ground, incomplete, but a flag also hit the ground. Let's sort this out. So not a holding call. One of the linemen actually too far downfield that time. That's what drew the flag.
Hey, check that.
Shotgun snap. They give to Robinson. He's brought to a stop after he got playing in the line.
I'll tell you what, Jay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming to the broadcast are my O-line buddies that are hitting me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love, giving some life to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal because of it. I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Brings up second.
All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning.
27-yard line.
Robinson again here on second. He will be stopped now, but not to like about that effort. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Falcons feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. They're now set for 1st and 10. A give left side. Here's Robinson. And he's in. It's in. Touchdown. The Falcons score by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Coup on now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Falcons double their lead to 14.
Falcons 28. Bills 14.
Coup all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. What a hit. He gets thrown to the ground. Stopped on the play by the rookie from Tennessee.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Once again. And he will not get the first, but ooh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down.
That's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw. That's a go-to route to target.
Brownie! Alert!
Here he is to throw. Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it's going to be 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Desperation time here. So a pass brought in. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
2 yards on the play. First down.
Gets to the line and he spikes it. They didn't want to bring that final timeout just yet. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Operating from the gun. It's Allen. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. He's got it inside the 25. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Now the Bills use their 3rd and final timeout. Down 2 scores, no timeouts remaining. Long odds ahead of them. It's 1st and 10. To the air again. Allen. This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. Well, you know what the pick on that last drive, partner? He was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
He sends this one to the end zone. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. Nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
So here comes a big play. Bills going for 2.
The Bills are lining up for a
He is to throw.
conversion.
Buying some time right. And he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead. And after the play, one of the Falcons still out there injured. So we'll get a brief stoppage here as they check on him. And this is out of bounds. And with it, their hopes of a win bounce away too. That was probably their last chance. We're going to pass it here. Catch made by Chubb. They can't escape, Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage.
Brings up 2nd down at the 50-yard line.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
John Robinson.
Looking for Bijan Robinson out of the backfield.
Brings up
So they're left
3rd
facing
down
3rd and
and
long.
11.
Okay, ready? Let's go. 65 Go.
Looking to throw. Just got it away before the hit. It doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
Here we go. 60 by 6, 60 by 68. 70
Looking to throw. Pushes this one towards the sideline. He's got it. And the feeder in bounds, too. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on 4th down and pick up the first. So we have a pause here inside 2 minutes. All reviews come from the booth, and they want to take one more look. So the officials looked at it twice. The replay officials in New York agreed, and the call on the field's going to stand.
70, favorable. Ready?
They look to throw it. It was incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Tiger, 19, Tiger. Left wing, 19.
Back to throw. That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. That throw is looking for Kyle Pitts. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
And 10 yards.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
Back to throw it. We look underneath here. Robinson. Respect the first down grab and still going. This one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage. 1 final second on that clock. There's a timeout. Just a touch longer to close this one out.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that,
Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons have a commanding 14-point lead now in the 4th. Drake London with the touchdown. Well, that one might not sit so well with everybody down on the field. Maybe some of his own guys, too, but he had a chance at a touchdown as time expired, Brock, and it was just too much for him to resist.
yeah, it probably will ruffle some of the older school feathers down on the sidelines, but for a lot of the guys coming into this league each year, they're used to it. If there's time left, if you're trying to score, you're going to want to eat, no matter what the game situation is, and they used every last second available.
Stay with me. You ain't gotta go, you can with me. We can hang out, do the day with me. I'm trying to be a man, it can stay friendly. We could do the beach, we can hang out. Yes, her and the E go to my house. You can spend the night till we wake up. Do it all again, cause it ain't mud. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams. Hey yo, my new thing is I don't want you round if you useless. I make a living rhyming, same job as Dr. Seuss's. People only give to give back, that's recoupment. Always have their 2 hands out, like they. My new thing is you ain't even gotta be my new chick. You can just pull up and hang out and be a new friend. Or I can show you how to train the dragon like. And either way, it ain't gotta be love. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams.
So every morning